Welcome to this week's episode. It is my honor to be your host, Dr. Katie Williams, with Dr. Williams LLC and the Dr. Williams podcast. If you want to keep this show up and running, please take a moment to follow the show, leave a rating and a review, and share it with somebody that you think would enjoy listening. This show is about highlighting what I consider to be the most valuable form of communication. And it's something we all have, whether we're tapped into it or not. That is, intuition. Let's jump right in and see how today's guest utilizes their unique ability to tap into their intuition and how they use it to serve others. Make sure to listen to the end to find out how you can work with today's guest. I'm here today with Fabienne Louis, and she is a medical intuitive who's going to offer me a reading and a healing. I'm really excited about this because, a lot of you guys know about the surgery that I had, a year and a half ago now, my tummy tuck surgery, my abdominoplasty. And things are still not quite right. So Fabienne and I had a little conversation before we decided to go ahead with this, and I kind of gave her a little bit of information about that. And so I'm really excited to see what her read on that is, not to mention anything else that might be present, and offer that experience to all of you guys, the listeners, to see her shine in her role as a medical intuitive. So Fabienne, thanks for being here on the show. I really appreciate it so much.
Oh, thank you. It's my pleasure. I'm very happy to be here today.
Could you please, just in your own words, give everybody an idea of what it is you do?
Yes, I'm a healer. I'm a medical intuitive, and I also certified in Qigong. And I've helped people to heal faster and manifest their dream. I work like a body whisperer and just connect with the soul and the body and ask questions, and I get intuitive information, and I just go and clear energetically what is on the way for the healing to happen, because we know that our body has this ability to heal himself, but sometimes it doesn't happen because thought, emotion, something is on the way. So I just go there and clear what is on the way for the healing to happen.
Wonderful. That sounds great. Well, I can't wait to get started. Is there anything you need from me?
Yeah, if you can just tell me a little bit more about your surgery or the symptom.
Okay. Well, the surgery happened, it was December, must have been 2021. And I had been leading up to wanting a tummy tuck surgery because I had a very big baby. My second son was 11 pounds, 5 ounces, and he left me very stretched out. And I told my husband, I don't think any amount of exercise is going to make this better. I had diastasis recti. So we decided to go ahead with the surgery, and I admittedly did not do as much research as I probably should have. I don't feel like I went into it as vibrationally prepared as I would be if I were to do it now. So I think I brought some negativity into it with me, and I just haven't really had the experience I was hoping for. I was hoping that I would go in, have the surgery, I would come out, it would be done, and I would love my body again. But that hasn't really been the way it has gone. And I'm still suffering from like a bulging. My abdomen kind of bulges out. And I've been trying to retrain the way I think about it, because I know that I, like you said, have the ability to heal my body, but I know I have a lot of negativity associated with it. So recently I've been tuning in a little bit more. I've been exercising, doing some abdominal workouts. I think I'm seeing some positive results, but there's still just a lot of what feels like inflammation, but it could just be my muscles. I really don't know what's going on in there.
Yeah. And do you have any pain, or is it more aesthetic, like you don't have the body you want to have? Or do you feel some pain as well?
The pain is kind of a weird kind of pain. Like if I'm doing an abdominal exercise, it feels hard to explain. It's almost like I can feel I have inner stitches in there, right? They did like a corset stitch to keep my muscles together. And I think that when I'm exercising the muscles, it's pulling or something. It feels weird. It's a feeling unlike any I'd ever had before. But mostly the discomfort is a numbness. I still don't have much feeling in all of my abdomen, and that's kind of an icky, just uncomfortable feeling.
Mm. Okay, that's a lot of information, and I can see some limiting belief and thought, and I call them like a belief system, and it's almost like a limiting belief with a fear and emotion attached to each other, and make this like I'm not getting the result that I want, because I believe it's not going to work, and it's too late, but of course it's in your subconscious because you are aware of this and you want the change. So what
Yeah.
I get. I get that the belief we need to clear, for you to see changes. Um, it's in your blood cells, and the belief it's, like I just want to give up on everything because it's not working and it will never work and life it's too hard, So, I just want to give up and it's too hard for me. I will never fulfill my dreams in, whatever you want to achieve.
It does feel
And the
like that,
fear,
yeah.
I believe it's the fear of losing everything, not getting back on shape, not, like, we all age and we think, because we think we age and it's going to go down, every time. So you feel like, there's no coming back and it's too late and, I'm aging and I'm losing, whatever. It's not looking good for me. And the emotion, it's really feeling trapped, disconnected and trapped. It's what I feel. And it affects this in your life, of course, your health, but your the change category, make a change in your life and yes, going to the next step. So if you want, we can just clear that, if you are ready, if you want to do the healing
Yeah, I mean,
part
that
now.
sounds like it's going to clear up a lot of things for me, not just this issue. It feels like I'm gonna respond in a
Yes.
positive way in a lot of aspects of my life. Yeah.
Yes, and anyone who listen to the replay and can connect with that and receive the healing as well. Just be open to receive and with your intention. Always set your intention first. What you want. How do you want to see yourself after? And we are just going, to imagine, connecting with Mother Earth. Below you, just sitting, feeling the contact with Mother Earth and just feeling this energy from heaven because we are all energy, we are just one. So we connect and we see this new energy coming into our body. And we ask, like a rainbow light going everywhere in our cells. We are made of electrons, so you can see yourself just as a bunch of electrons moving faster and faster, and with this healing energy coming up and just clearing everything in your body. And we ask to clear, cancel, and delete this belief system, with on the way for you to go back to have a beautiful body, to feel good in your body, and to tone your muscles. And we ask to clear in every cells in your body, in your blood cells, all this file of information that you have from the past, that you need to clear now and release. And we clear this belief system, the fear of losing everything. Clear, cancel, delete. It's too hard. Life, it's too hard. It's not going to work. It's too late. And feeling just the emotion of feeling trapped and stuck in this situation that you don't like. Letting go any negativity, any thought, anything, and just clearing and see this light, this rainbow light going in every cell in your body. And just purging out all those emotions, all those fear, all those thought, negativity. And just feel in your body any sensation. Or maybe you can just see like a dark smoke coming out of your body, or as your belief is going away. And we have to clear, cancel, delete all this negativity, thought from every blood cell in your body. And we trace, we see all those muscles, getting new blood cells, activating all the flow of blood going everywhere in your body, in your muscles, with all vitamin, nutrients, everything that you need to rebuild this body. And we ask to have a body lift, to feel lifted. That whatever happened in the past was for your good, and your body know how to get back into a good shape, to be in good health, to looking good again. Clearing all this negativity, those thoughts, those beliefs, from any blood cells and muscles from your body. And we just connect with this light. And I don't know if you feel any shift or anything, but just see that your body, it's clear.
I feel kind of like a drawing out. It just feels like there's something kind of pulling out of my body.
Yes, all this stagnation in your energy system, just leaving this up. All this old story, I wasn't ready, it's not what I signed for, and all these things, it's an old story. So we just disconnect with that, we let it go. It's the past, it's not new, it's not you, it's not now. And now you can just create just an avatar in your head, an image of yourself having the best life ever, already the body you want, the energy you want, and just connected with this version of yourself, who you want to become. And just feel the energy merging with this avatar, and just feeling the energy coming into your body, uplifting you, and bringing you in this new state of, new birth, for you today. Starting anew.
From one birth to a new birth.
Yeah.
Let go.
Yes.
Yeah. Would you like a solo hindsight episode related to this specific reading? If you do, send me an email at hello@drwilliamspodcast.com, and all you have to put in the email is hindsight and the kind of reading or my guest's name, and I'll know which one you're interested in. As I produced the Intuitive Wonderland, time went on before I actually launched it. So I have a unique perspective on each of these readings and how they played out in time. Most of these readings were recorded a year ago in the past. So I can offer my insight into the information that was provided to me and how the information has played out in time in my life. If this is something you're interested in, I'm happy to share that with you. Please send me an email and let me know. All right, let's get back to the reading.
Imagine all the belief we say, as we become mom too, it's almost, you're giving your life to someone else, spending so much time and energy for someone else. And then we don't put our oxygen mask on anymore. We feel like we have to share with our children, but now it's like your soul is saying, you are your priority in your life. Just put this mask on and you can get whatever you want. You are so powerful, you're so connected, and you're amazing. You have this potential, and it just need to believe and connect to that every day, calling on this avatar who knows everything, who has this energy, and just tapping into this new energy of being you. When you go to sport, when you eat, and just believe that, you don't need to do an extra diet. You don't need to do an extra session. You are fine. Whatever you do, it's good enough. And your body knows how to, to inspire you and direct you in the good choices in your life. So it's perfect. Yeah. So just grounding yourself, in this energy, and just putting like you in this bubble of white light, and the energy are going to continue to work on you and for the next 24 hours, and just anytime, just you can go back to this connection with yourself, with your soul, and say, it's what I want and I get it. I just believe at 100% it's coming to me. and there is no it's too late or whatever story we want, to attach to. It's possible. It's possible
Yes.
now, and get to this frequency, of, bringing more oxytocin and endorphin, and, like, yeah, I can be beautiful again, and I can have this body I
Yeah.
want, and, the energy and whatever you want to see. So just tap into those energy.
It feels really helpful to me to know what the belief was that was contributing to the problem. Because, I mean, I
Yes.
knew there was one, but I wasn't sure the specifics of it. And you being able to define it for me helps me to release it.
Yes, and it's what I like in my work. I think sharing with people, they see, where their mind and, their subconscious, it's always something running in the back, but they can notice that even if they say, oh, I want this and that, in the back, there's something running like, oh, it's not going to be easy, or you're not ready. And those resistance, it's what you need to clear and let go. So that's why, for me, I love to educate people about, developing their intuition and getting this state of stillness, and just asking questions and say, why, my body is acting like this, what's going on? And it's all about what my thought and, my looping, thought, or self-sabotaging thought, or whatever we're thinking about another area in our life. It's not always about our body physically, but it's our body, it's the
Yeah.
GPS. It's going to show us where we need to go, spend some time, understand that there is something else in our life, and just need to be released. And yeah, so that's why I like to work with people with this.
Are you able to do just kind of like an overall body, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for, like an analysis? Can you tune in and see if there's anything else going on?
So I just went, the question I ask, it's what you need naturally is for your symptoms that you describe. And of course, I can ask more questions. And what I like to do, to start a session, it just ask, for me, I see the person as a vertical line with this connection with, my body, story connected to heaven and earth. And this line, and as how, what percentage is the flow or life force energy going through this line, in the area of a life that you want, to manifest, if it's health or, relationship, anything. So if I ask, just for health for you, I get that you are, 76% right now. So there is always, and then I can ask, where do we need to go? What's going on? And, I get what body system, energetical system, if it's a chakra, we need to tune in, or, and a layer, where should I know, and go there and see, because there is other, emotion stock or anything else. So I can go in the different system and clear more there. So I like to do
Okay.
that.
So when you say, for me specifically, I was at 75%.
Mm-hmm.
Now, doing this clearing, is that to make up the other 25% to make me whole again?
Yeah, I mean, it was part of the clearing,
Okay.
Yes, I think, let me check. I think you were more like in the, 65 when we started. Now you are 75, and, we can always go up and see, I can see that you have the throat issues, or maybe, it's your throat chakra that needs some tuning or something. There's always
Yeah.
something we can clear up, like energetically.
Since you brought that up, I do wonder, are you able to analyze for food allergies?
Well, yeah, I can ask question, yes.
Okay, I'm curious about that because sometimes when I eat certain things, I get this where I'm unable to like clear my throat, and I'm wondering, is it some kind of allergy, or is this just here I go again. Or is this just something that happens after eating?
Do you, when you say that, is there anything you ate or you touch or something you comes into your mind that you think could have bring that today?
I'm wondering, I don't know. I eat everything.
Yes.
So it's hard to know. Like, I don't really restrict anything. If I like it, I eat
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the next question is, when you eat food, what are you thinking? Are you thinking, wow, that's, I love my food. Nothing is going to happen to me. I'm completely, in tune and,
Yeah.
mindful that everything will be, digest and nothing will happen? Or do you still think that, in the background, something is like, yeah, I don't know, maybe I should have it's so
I'm
much of
I'm glad
this
you
or
brought that
that.
up. That's something I've been really focused on lately in creating because based on what I understand with law of attraction, we can eat anything and it'll fuel our bodies if we believe that it will. So
Mhm.
I've been really mindful about eating and giving thanks and saying, I'm going to eat this ice cream and it's going to fuel my body and it's going to contribute to my athletic build and my fitness. Even
Mhm.
though it's, popular belief that ice cream is full of calories and empty calories at that, and it's going to contribute to fat. But I don't want to believe that. I want to shift my belief and believe that no matter what goes into my body, it's serving me and my higher good. So I've been really focused on doing that when I eat. But I have to be honest with you, when I just got done eating lunch, I was kind of rushing and I didn't do any of that. So,
Yeah, so I think it's just a belief about, what you eat the same way, like, something is running in the back, like, some food I shouldn't. Even if you, feel like connected to the food, everything it will be good. There's always like, I should eat more vegetable. I should do more, things, and so that's just running. And I think you can clear that too. It's the same way. Yeah.
okay.
So, physically you can be allergic to food, but beyond, energetically, there's a belief to be clear too, to be a 100%. Yeah.
If somebody wanted to do this, how would they? I mean, they can come to you. They can come to you to help define what that belief is. Is there any other way that we can tune in to get an idea?
Yeah, I mean, it's what I said to people, just develop this muscle with your intuition and just be listening and, in a quiet place and connect to your body, your breath, and just when it's very quiet, you feel the stillness inside. Just ask questions, one at a time, of course, and, just wait. Whatever, senses you use, maybe you get a vision, maybe you hear some words or you just know. And the first idea comes in, it's, the way you will see everybody knows. And that's why I like to ask a lot of questions because I want the person to understand, because they can see maybe just a belief, and what's coming up when we talk about food. And it's happened for some clients, went through, cancer treatment or anything, and then they go with juicing, but they are still in this scarcity mindset, like, oh, I don't know if I'm doing the right
Mhm.
thing, if it's enough. I mean, it's belief. So the same way, you need to clear that with 100%. Whatever you eat, it's good for me, and I believe 100%. My body know what to do, and going back to that. So it's
Yeah.
just spending more time with ourselves and asking the right question and just listen. Like just
Yeah.
wait, and in a few seconds you get some new information that can help
On
you.
the other podcast that I do, the Feel Good Now, Dr. Williams podcast, I talk about beliefs a lot because I think a lot of times when things aren't going well in people's lives, they don't realize that it has something to do with a deep-seated belief that really isn't serving them. And changing that can be really hard, especially if you've been practicing it for a really long time. But just even like you said, setting that intention is huge. Setting your intention to turn something around so it's serving you in a better way is very powerful.
Yeah, I mean, I do that every time when I, have someone I work with. I set my intention, they set their intention, and it's a way to tell, universe of life force energy, we are going to direct this energy for, we focus on this issue today. And and we get, I just feel for me, it's, going through, filing cabinet, and it's going to tell me, oh, this is this file there that we are going to take out today because we set the intention, we want to clear that. And it can take few sessions, but people can see the shift, and they can see that they can clear their own stuff, and go there and remember, stories, and detach from, the past, and they are more able to move forward in their life.
Okay. Are you able to do a kind of like a group clearing? Like if you were to consider who's listening to this right now. Let's
Mm-hmm.
say there's a lot of people listening who have some things coming up for them as they're listening to this and they're thinking, "Wow, I wonder if I have a belief about this." Are you able to do like a general kind of clearing for a large group?
Yes, so I work the same way in a large group. I ask questions, what do we want to clear today? What, most of the people here needs to. And, I get the same, 75% needs to be grounded and, 5% have issue with that. And we clear and, I just bring the energy where it's needed. And most of the people, they get all the benefits in the same times. We are just one. We are all connected. And when we do a clearing for someone, it's the same for someone else. We are all connected.
So if somebody called in wanting to help somebody else, like their mom was sick or something, are you able to tune into that for them, even though you're not talking with them directly? Okay.
Yes, I can do silent healing, distance healing. And I did help people like this, yeah.
Okay, great. Well, let's let everybody know how they can get in contact with you in case they would like to have a reading and a healing with you.
Yeah, sure. So I have a website. It's my name, FabienneLouis.com. So FabienneLouis.com, where they can connect with me. I'm on Instagram also at Fabienne Louis Art, A-R-T. Yes, and I offer like a free consult. Anyone who just want to have some recommendation, I do a free consult to help them and tell them what is the best for them. Some recommendation they can do today, tomorrow, and if they want to work with me, if it's a good match or not, and what I can do to help them to get where they want to be. It's always, for me, it's a point A to B, where do you want to be in life? And we just clear, what it's on the path, why it's so difficult, or, if you feel some resistance. And
yes.
Life is this. I see the potential in the person, and I just want to bring them where they want to be, helping them. And I do also, workshop and, like we say, and not just one-on-one, but workshop where we do group healing as well.
Wonderful. Well, I personally want to thank you for what you've done for me today, and I want to thank you for sharing it with my audience and just for contributing goodness to the world. So thank you for all of that, and thanks for being here on the show.
Oh, thank you so much. It was really my pleasure to be here today.
That concludes today's episode. It is my hope that you found benefit in listening to today's guest and gained a greater appreciation for the guidance of intuition in each of us. If you haven't already, please make sure to follow us on social media under Dr. Williams Podcast. Look within, trust your intuition, and allow yourself to explore all the splendor that it has to offer. This is the Intuitive Wonderland.